Okay, that's good. Hi, my name is Shahanaira, and judging from the title, you probably know what I'm going to be doing today. Yes, you guessed it. Okay, so let's get straight to it. Let's get to this first topic, is that what I do in this tutorial is that, like, how am I going to explain this? Is that I've looked up other YouTube videos like this, but none of them were as like they didn't sound exactly alike as how I do my voice. Like the closest thing that I could find was it was called throat bass, but when you beatbox like that, right? But what I do is more of a deeper, more like a stronger voice that I make. For example, hold on, give me a second. For example, like I'll do a Terminator reference. Check us out. So watch.
I am a Terminator T-1000 model, guided by Cyberline Systems of 2018. Primary mission, Terminator John Connor.
See, that's exactly what I do. I mean, it's a little bit different from
When people talk like this,
people that do that beatbox thing, right? So, I'm going to be showing you how to do this. So, one of the first things you will have to notice is I chose this lighting so you can see my Adam's apple better. So, watch. When I do the voice, watch it closely. See, as you notice, it goes up. So when you're doing the voice, for example, when you're doing the throat bass tutorials like that you've seen on YouTube, they go like this. They teach you to clear your throat and talk at the same time, like they do that, right? They do what you have to clear your throat and talk at the same time, like that's the idea of what they do. I mean, that's what I've seen them do, and yeah, so. Like that's the first step. That's the first step on trying to sound like how I do it. And I do this on Xbox Live all the time. People are convinced that I'm actually a robot or I'm a transformer. And I do that. I play on Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Search and Destroy. Everybody has mics on. If you can do this, people are gonna be like, you're gonna turn a lot of heads, and they're just gonna be like, "Whoa, what was that?" They do that all the time. So here's the trick. So if you already know how to throat bass, this is how it works. So you go. So you want to do some warm ups. You want to do like this. Watch. You want to do it like that. So. And then when you practice that for a while till you think you got it down, and the next thing you do is that you gotta like the whole point. When you see me see my Adam's apple go up at the same time, this is gonna be very hard for me to explain. But you want to talk at the very bottom of your throat like
this. You want to talk like this. See how if I talk like this, it's higher pitch. But if I talk lower, it sounds like this.
See, that's the difference, right? And you can, if you get this voice down, you can do it in any dialect you want. So,
I can talk like this if I want to. Or I can talk lower. Or I can talk even lower than I can.
Yeah, that's the idea. And, so this is I'm gonna kind of merge my voice. So you want to go from oh, and see that's the trick too. When people go that's just normal, right? But there are some things you can do with your mouth to make it sound more different. See, watch.
Ow.
That's what I do on Xbox Live. I make my mouth more hollow, like kind of push my mouth forward.
Because if I talk like this, it sounds normal.
But if I push my lip forward,
because if I talk like this, it sounds normal. It's a little bit different.
And, yeah, that's the idea. So you want to have more of a hollow mouth, versus just like a normal mouth, because normal mouth sounds like
I am talking like this.
And the other one's like,
I am talking like this.
That's when you have your mouth more hollow. Because in my opinion, you have a better robotic voice that you can make with your throat the more hollow your throat is. You got to practice on that. And so, here's some... Yeah, so watch this. So when people are doing throat bass, go... Okay, don't even worry about any of those beatbox sounds. You want to do it like this, so watch. You want to merge it like this. is that, see what I'm doing is that the sound you're hearing, the transition, is me like taking my like the sound, like, okay, my throat, my Adam's apple's up here, but my sound is in this area. So what you want to do is you want to drop it more down this area. So it goes like, oh, oh. See, that's the sound dropping. So I'll point where the sound is coming from, and then I'll show you where I'm pushing it to. So watch, Adam's apple's in the same place like this, and then you also want to have your throat project the sound deeper than your vocal cords. So watch.
No.
Yes, that's the idea. So yeah, well, I mean, there's not much really to it, really. I mean, if you can look up YouTube videos on how to throat bass, it's pretty simple. And when you get down to it, like, you have to,
when people like to talk and like to beatbox,
like that's the simple throat bass. And what I do,
I'm bringing it down another level because I'm trying to sound like a robot. I am seriously trying to sound like some kind of weird cybernetic organism, like as if I was some kind of transformer.
And like I'm recording on my phone right now, and I don't exactly have like a good microphone. If I had if I actually had I don't have the standard YouTube equipment. I don't have a laptop or like a digital camcorder with a microphone like some of the other YouTubers have. All I have is like just my phone, and this voice actually sounds more convincing when you're on Xbox Live or something like that, when you actually have a very decent microphone. Because right now I don't even know how it sounds until I actually end this video and watch it. But like if I had a better quality microphone, I would be able to show you what I'm talking about. And also check this out. So when you're on Xbox Live and you get this voice down, here's a little tip. Like when you're in a lobby and you're not playing your game, you can make a first impression like this. Say if you're in the voting lobby and you're in Call of Duty, just like this. I do this all the time. I'd be like this.
Everybody vote for Yemen.
Or I'd be like,
everybody vote for standoff. Everybody vote for hijacked. Everybody vote for something else.
I'll be like that. And all of a sudden people will be like, and this is hilarious too, I'll be like this. So when I'm in a lobby and I go like,
hey everybody, how are you doing?
And people will just be like, whoa, what was that? And then people are like, hooray, it's a guy with lung cancer. And I'm like,
no, this is what a smoker sounds like.
Because that's higher pitch, right? I mean, that's just how it sounds like. Because
usually smokers sound like this.
But I'm bringing it down a tone to make it sound more robotic. And actually, you'll actually learn when you get it lower, like deeper in your voice, when you start projecting the sound deep within your voice, you'll actually notice that your uvula in your throat, you can learn to vibrate it. Like,
oh, right.
You will learn how to vibrate it and give it that more like scratchy robotic tone to it. It's pretty simple to do if you practice enough. And just like a little note on the side, if your voice is hurting, that may be normal at first, but if it keeps hurting every time you do it, you're doing it wrong. I mean, you shouldn't be able to. I mean,
I can talk like this for the rest of my life as many times as I want to. I can talk all day like this, and my throat will not hurt.
It's not that hard, really. I mean, like, you just got to do it right. If you do it the proper way, you won't be hurting you won't have a scratchy throat, or you won't have to drink water. Yeah, like, you have to learn how to do it efficiently when you start learning how to do it. I mean, if it's hurting, you have to think around it. You have to try a different position in your throat. You have to program it to do a different position. You know what I mean? Like, when you position your Adam's apple, yeah, you have to position it in certain areas, like, I don't know, like by millimeters. I don't know how that works exactly, but slightly moving it actually helps with the voice. Yeah, so, okay. Yeah, because a lot of the times, like, right now, like, it's average, like, right now, let's like, today is just any ordinary day. Some days my droid voice sounds better. I mean, this was the idea, too. When I was in high school, like, I saw a droid commercial. I'm like, dude, I wonder how cool it'd be if I could talk like a robot. And so that was the idea. So the first word I learned to say was this.
I was like, droid.
And I was just like, whoa, that sounds really cool. Because when I first learned it, it sounded like throat bass, right?
Droid.
That's how it sounded like.
And I was like, droid.
I learned how to tweak it to my own advantage and make it sound better. And on a better microphone, it sounds more robotic. I mean, it's ridiculous. You'll be amazed on how crazy it is. Yeah, but anyway, that's pretty much all I can show you. And like, yeah, I mean, you just like well, for example, I'll count from 1 to 5. Like, I was like, 1,
2, 3, 4, 5.
yeah,
5, 4, 3, 2.
1. I mean, you're kind of, see, like, I'll do it slowly for you one more time.
Alright.
And that's the other thing. If you want to warm up your voice, this is what you got to do. It sounds like you're saying right now, but they're like, you can say that if you want to. I mean, watch. This breaks in your voice. Like, you have to kind of push it in, add a little foundation on your voice like this. Watch.
Right now, right now, right now, right now.
Yeah, you just do that, and those are the words I recognize that actually work in pushing your voice down and setting a foundation on your voice. Yeah. So anyway, that is all I know on how I do my droid voice on Xbox Live, and yeah, like and comment if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Possibly I'll be doing another different